Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. Dubai to increase Islamic finance products to France. Mubadala plans to invest $13 billion in Brazil. And China and Indonesia to boost trade ties. Let's look at the equity markets first. The UAE's bourses both edged lower today. The DFM General Index fell 0.4% to close the session at 1,628 points. Worst sector today was the financial sector. Sugar Capital, for instance, fell 3.4%. Dubai Islamic Bank, which reported Q1 results today, on the other hand, gained 0.9% and Emirates NBD climbed 1%. Ema Properties dropped 1.2% and Drake & Skull fell 1%. Du, on the other hand, was up 1.2%. 82 million shares were traded, valued at 104 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX dropped 0.2% to close at 2,690 points, with the energy sector falling the most. Dana Gas dropped 1.5% and TAQA fell 4%. Alder Properties was also down by 0.7%, as was Suru Real Estate. It also dropped 0.7%. RAG Properties fell 2.5%. Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank was also down by 2.1%. Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank, though, just like its Dubai-based counterpart, gained by 0.6%. 50 million shares were traded, valued at 95 million dirhams. And let's now take a look at the GCC markets, which ended lower today. Despite the UAE's markets taking a breather today, investors are expecting further gains off the back of positive first quarter earnings and some companies going public this week. Experts say the overall positive earnings announcements so far have boosted market sentiment, and that signals that the economy is back on track. More earnings are yet to be released. Abu Dhabi's Alder Properties, for example, as well as Drake & Skull and Arab Tech will release their income statements. Also, 2 new listings are scheduled for this week. Developer Eshrek and insurance company Wataniya will hold their IPOs. That is seen as positive, and experts hope this will kickstart other listings. And now to our top stories. Dubai Exports, an agency of the Dubai Department of Economic Development, in partnership with Invest France, conducted an Islamic financial services trade mission to the country. France, with its established financial sector, can play a significant role in Islamic finance within the wider European region, Saeed Al-Awadi, CEO of Dubai Exports, told UAE news agency WAM. The trade mission included leading UAE companies in all areas of the Islamic financial sector, from advisory firms and specialists in constructing of products to Sharia scholars and investment banks. Dubai Exports plans to conduct similar missions to Canada as well as Indonesia. Abu Dhabi investment company Mubadala is looking to spend up to $13 billion into a range of industries in Brazil, according to a local paper. This comes off the back of a meeting between Walid Al-Muhairi, the chairman of Mubadala, and the Brazilian Minister of Development, Industry and Foreign Trade, Fernando Pimentel, earlier this week in the UAE. The Arab Brazil news agency quoted Al-Muhairi as saying that Mubadala had $13 billion available to invest into oil and gas, aluminum, semiconductors, infrastructure and aerospace. Etisalat Facilities Management has been awarded a contract worth 108 million dirhams from Musa Nada to service 121 government buildings across Abu Dhabi, the Western region and Al Ain. The contract, spanning 3 years, will cover all aspects of maintenance relating to mechanical, electrical and plumbing. Musa Nada will manage the contract to ensure the agreed service levels and KPIs are met, supporting Abu Dhabi's government's goal to become one of the top 5 governments in the world. And in our fast financial news, Dubai Islamic Bank, the largest Islamic lender in the UAE, reported an 11% gain in first quarter net profit. The bank shares were up 0.9% on the DFM today. Net profit rose to 222 million dirhams in Q1. These positive results, including growth in net profits, assets and customer deposits, reflect the Dubai Islamic Bank's resilience during its domestic economic expansion, the bank's chairman Ibrahim Al-Shabani said. Meanwhile, aviation services and leasing company Dubai Aerospace Enterprise earned a $10.4 million profit in 2010, compared with a $21 million loss a year earlier. Revenue rose 2% to $1.6 billion. And after the break, we will run you through what's making the headlines in international business today.